Okay, hi there. Let me get this adjusted. There we go. We are live. Everything looks good. So hi everybody. Thank you for joining Lunchtime Stamping at Noon with Tina. I'm Tina Carini. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you from Byron, Georgia. So I have three really cute cards to show you. And to teach you how to make them. Also, two of them are going to be using the same layout but different sentiments and stuff. So that will be really fun to see how you can use designer series paper and the same layout but still have somewhat of a different look to your cards. And then another one is just using an embossing folder is pretty much the focal point. So I think that that will be really cool. Again, thanks for joining me. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I am hot today. Our AC seemed to have quit working. Probably, I don't know, around 8 o'clock this morning. So all my blinds are shut, trying to keep the sunlight and the heat out, and all my fans are on. And when it gets too warm, I guess I'm gonna have to try to open some windows. But there's no breeze and it's hot and it's supposed to be 104 degrees today. So y'all pray for me because it's gonna be hot today. But anyway, it's all good. God's got this, so I'm not sweating it. Well, I'm sweating, but I'm not gonna sweat it. So that's why we're not doing the face today, because I'm hot. And I hope that wherever you guys are at, that you're cool and you're comfy and you're ready to get stamping today. So let's see, announcements. My card class in person is August 12th. So if you have not RSVP'd for that, I hope that you do. It is required to RSVP because I have limited seating. Hello, Kathy. Good morning from, or good afternoon from North Carolina. Glad you're here. Thanks for joining. So yeah, so it is required to RSVP for that because I have limited seating and the class is starting to fill. So so I'll put a link to RSVP in the description of this video later on today. And let's see, the paper sale, designer series paper sale is still going on to save 15%. So that ends in just a couple of days. So make sure you stock up on your favorite papers that are on sale. There's some good ones. And let's see, I think that that is pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, the new mini catalog is going live August 3rd. So if you are not already working with a demonstrator and would like to have one of the catalogs, please let me know. Message me and leave me your address and I will get one in the mail for you. Also, celebration begins, the second round. Yay! It's the most wonderful time of the year. And this year it happened twice. So celebration is again and will be through, let's see, August, I think through September, the end of September. So with every $50 that you spend, you will get to choose a free item out of the celebration brochure, and it's limitless. So with each $50 you can choose an item. So that is awesome. Okay, so this, we're not making this card, but this is what inspired me. This was a card in my In Color Club this year, or In Color Club, for the people who were getting this color. So I decided that I would take this card layout and we would make a couple of cards with it. So one is this one right here. So this is really, isn't that cute? See how it's the same card, but yet it's got, this one has a sentiment, this one has the little, what do you call it, puffin on there, and you're using designer series paper. It's just so cute and easy. So I thought we would do one like that. And then the next one we'll do is a Christmas card. So we'll go ahead and do this one first. So what I'm starting out with is a card base. This is Fresh Freesia. This is 8.5 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then we have our black layer, which is 4 3/8 by 7 3/8. Then we have our basic white layer, which is 3 3/4 by 4 1/4. Then we have a circle using the layering circles right here. So I cut out my basic white and then I cut out a black one. On this one I used the Fresh Freezer, but I decided to go with black with this one. So just to see how much it changes it up and so forth. So if you guys don't forget to purchase, when you purchase an online order, please use this host code 6CB4QT7H. The heat is getting to my brain, so my words are slurring. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's, you know, it took a while for the really hot part to get here in Georgia, but it is here. It is here. July and August are the hottest months. Okay, so I have 3 strips of Designer Series paper. We're using Polished Pink, Fresh Freesia, Pale Papaya, and they are 1/2 inch wide, and they're just long enough to just go across our basic white layer. So let's go ahead and attach those right on there. Move that aside. So what I did was I just layered it, kind of set them up the way that I wanted them to go. It doesn't matter which ones you use first, what color. It's your card. You can do it any way you wanted to. And I just wanted to kind of place them. Then this is what's easier for me. But if you have an easier way, by all means, you use it. But I'm just making sure that the edges cover. And then I'm just going to hold these in place and take my glue, which I probably should have opened it first. So now I'm trying to do everything one-handed. All right, and then I'm just going to take some glue and go right across here. I'm using liquid glue because that is my favorite glue of choice. Gives me a little bit of wiggle room. All right, so I've got that one. So now I don't have to worry about it because I have this in place. So I can just follow that line. And I'm just going to put some glue right down here. Hopefully I'm in the camera. And then we're just going to put the Polished Pink. I'm going to butt it right up next to the Fresh Freesia and then the Pale Papaya. Just like so. And just like that. There we go. This can come down just a little bit more. And then all we're going to do is just take some paper snips or some scissors and just trim that right off of there just like so. So, just like that. All done. All right, so now we are ready to stamp our little puffin. So we're going to bring in our circle. I am going to, how did I do? Okay, so let me show you. This one, I didn't do it on this one. Did I? No, I didn't. This one, I just stamped it with straight, did I use Memento or did I use Stays On? For the life of me, I cannot remember. I think I used Stays On. So that's what we're going to use because it's a darker color, but I put that one away. Let me grab it real quick here. I put it away. That wasn't bright. Okay, so I'm just going to ink this up really well. And normally when I'm using the party puffins, I like to use my Stamparatus. But I'm just going to go for it today and hope that it stamps good. And then I'm just going to line that up where I think I want it to go. And I'm just going to hold it down. Hey, Carol. Glad you're here. Thanks for sharing. Sharing the love of card making and paper crafting. Love it. Okay, so I think that's probably good. There we go. That's pretty good. And then I'm going to use my Stampin Blends, which I put those away too. Don't ask me why. Do not ask me why. And I don't know why. Because I wasn't thinking. I was just clearing off my desk and not thinking at all what I needed. So, oh, it's one of those mornings. Don't you have those days? I know that you do. I know I'm not the only one. All right, hopefully I grabbed all the right colors. I just grabbed a whole bunch of them. So what I did for the beak is I used the smoky slate. I used the light smoky slate and the dark smoky slate. Yay, grab the right ones. And then I just used multiple colors. So we're going to use the dark polished pink and the dark fresh freesia and the dark pale papaya. There we go. Got them. All right, so we're going to color the beak. So I started off with the dark just forgot the name of this. Smoky slate. Color in that one. And then we're going to come in with the light smoky slate and color that in. So there we go. So then now I'm going to use the dark pale papaya and color his cute little feet here. I love this stamp set. It's just too cute. You have to be careful though when you use the, I kind of smeared that a little bit. When you're using the Stays On, it does not blend very well. It kind of tends to smear. It's more of your watercoloring than your blends. But, and maybe if I had to let it dry a little bit more, it probably would be okay, because I didn't have any smearing on this one, but I also let it dry for a while. But I like the really stark black that the Stays On gives for the stamp set. So I just colored in with the light smoky slate in the hat. And then I'm going to go ahead and color our little polka dots here with polished pink, Highland Heather, pale papaya, not Highland Heather, pale papaya, and up here too, and fresh freesia. There we go. And then I'm going to color his little pom-pom with polished pink. There we go. All right, he's cute, right? And then we're just going to attach it to our black scallop. Hey, Lynette. Glad you made it. Yeah, I love the Puffins, Carol. They are adorable. They make some fun cards and tags, too. All right, so now we're going to layer our white layer on top of our black layer. Just like so. Come down a little bit. Whoops, too much. Might be a little crooked this time. It'll be all right, right? All right, and then we're going to take our fresh freesia card base and give it a nice crisp little fold. Okay, and then we are going to just glue this straight down. You can pop it up if you want to on yours, but I'm just going to glue it straight down, just like so. Oops, it slid on me. All right, and then we're going to pop up our party puffin, and we are just about done with this card, minus the inside, but I'm not going to do them. But don't forget to decorate the inside of your cards. Make them very, very pretty. Personalize it. Okay, and then we'll be done with this one. Okay, and then we're just going to stick that right there. And then I'm going to bring in, I forget the name to these things. I think they're the black enamel dots or something to that nature. Oh, Oh, Nova Scotia. That's a nice honeymoon. Okay, so then we're going to go, I'm going to put one. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, you guys? Let's pray that this is going to stamp okay. Because I totally forgot. I'm just going to use my memento for this. Forgot to stamp our sentiment. Let me stamp this because I don't hardly ever put my labels on these things. So then I never know if I'm stamping straight or not. Do you guys do that? No, probably not. I'm probably the only crazy one that does that. No, I doubt that. Oh, I just had it on my fingers and look what I did. Well, we'll just take our little sander. I love this thing. If you guys don't have one of these, you can get them on Amazon. And they work pretty good most of the time to get little spots off. And they don't mess up your card. But that's okay. All right, so now we're going to take some of our dots. And I'm going to put a smaller one right here. Whoops, right here. And then right here, just like so. There we go. Isn't that cute? So just using the same design, I think that that's really adorable. Okay, so the next one is Christmas card. And I'm not going to show you what it looks like because you'll just see. We just added a little bit of bling bling to this one too. So it's the same thing. Card base is 8.5, 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. So we'll go ahead and fold that. Give it a nice crisp fold. Move that out of the way. Move my markers out of the way because I do not need those anymore. We're done with those. We're done with the happy birthday. We're done with the party puffin. Okay, so there is our card base. And then here is, uh-oh, I'm missing one. Please tell me it's attached. Uh-oh. Where did it go? Well, what did I do with it? Well, we'll just have to cut another one. Which one was it? It is the plaid. Okay, so if I can find what I did with it, here it is. So these are, instead of a 1/2 inch, they're 3/4 of an inch wide. And again, long enough to go across my card front. So we're just going to cut this one. It's around here somewhere. It'll show up probably when we're finished with the card. Definitely when I clean up. Well, thank you, Lynette. Okay, so we are going to take this one. It's going to go right across here. And this one is going to go here. And then we're going to have that one to go across there. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I want this one like that. So isn't that pretty? Now this designer series paper is carrying over as a favorite. So you will be able to get this paper again. I forget the name of it. But it's beautiful. I love it. It's in your traditional colors. And I actually had some left, so I thought I would bring it in today. So, and we're also bringing in a favorite, carrying over favorite as well for Unto Us. I love the stamp set. I was so happy when I saw that it was carrying over. And returning favorite. We're just going to line that where we want it. And then again, I'm just going to hold it in place. Take my glue and just glue this right on there, just like so. And lay this just like that. Pretty easy. Now I have my guide, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm not putting it straight onto the designer series paper because I'll go over on the sides and then I'm messy and it will stick to my tabletop. So I'm just going to do it right here. It works for me and I am okay with that. All right, so here we go. Just like so. Put that right up to it. And then again, we're just going to trim it. I know, Christmas in July, only I'm really late in July doing this, but it's okay, right? Okay. And I'm just going to trim these right off, just like that. And then there we go. So now, all we have left to do for this one, oh, there is more missing. Now, I know I cut them, but what did I do with them? Oh, there is more missing. What did I, the package is empty. Oh, here they are. You guys, I found them. They were inside the card. Okay, I told you they would be there. So this right here is beautiful. Let me show you what this is. This is one of the celebration items that you can earn for free with a minimum $50 purchase. It is called Bedazzling. They're 6x6s. You get 8 sheets of these. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't even know what color to call that because it's gold, but it's not gold, and it's silver, but it's not silver. So maybe what? Champagne? But it is so pretty, and this stuff, it doesn't come off on your fingers, but it is so, so pretty. And we're going to use a little bit of that just to add some bling bling to our card. So let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment. I am using Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and I did put the sticker on that one. It's the only one out of that set, I think, that has this. No, I did put a couple on. And let's see, we're going to use Real Red. Please don't tell me I put the Real Red up. Nope, here we go. We're going to use Real Red. And we are going to just stamp this right on here, just like so. Oh, it didn't stamp. Good thing there's a front and a back. Oh, front and a back, right? Unless you get it on there. Let's cut another one really fast. Oh, that's what I get for hurrying. Not watching my fingers. I know I have a piece of scrap right here. Okay, so I am just going to recut another one. Not a big deal. Not worth stressing over. And we're going to just stick that right onto the stamp and cut and emboss machine, otherwise known as the boss. Okay. And there we go. We got us a little circle. And we are going to ink this up again. Try not to mess this one up. Oh, there we go. All right, so yes, it's very pretty paper. I love this paper. It is so, so pretty. And then we're going to put a little glue on this and layer this right on here, just like that. So pretty. So pretty. And then we're going to take our little strips here. I'm going to crisscross them, but I'm going to put a little glue dot on there. So, kind of guesstimation of where the center is. And these are 1/4 of an inch wide. And I know I'm going to trim these off because I don't want them to stick out that far. So, and I'm going to cut them at an angle. So just like this. There, and then over here. Just like that. And I think that's going to be pretty good. And that's going to go right across here, and this is going to go on there. Isn't that cute? Gives it just a little bit of a bling bling. We're going to pop those up. And I think I'm going to pop those up right on there. So we'll use another dimension, not a dimensional, but another glue dot. Well, let me make sure that this is right where I want it to go. So I want it to go like so. Kind of like that. Make sure that this is straight, just like that. There we go. And now we're going to pop these up with our dimensionals. Oops. I'm gonna put an extra one in here for just a little bit. Safe measures. Let's move this one over. Okay. Pull the backings off. And then just layer this right like so. Do I have that straight? I can't tell. I think I do. All right, there we go. So there it is. So there, oops, we got one more thing to put on there. I am going to put a rhinestone, just a basic rhinestone, but I'm going to use real red. So let me grab that one. One of these days I'll get my head on straight. Okay, dark real red. I'm going to just color in one of these. Hopefully that will be nice and red enough. Use, take your pick tool, the putty end. I absolutely love this tool for doing that. We'll put a little bit of bling right in the center of the star. Isn't that cute as can be? Super easy. Just you can use your scraps of your DSP, however you want to do it, and then adding this beautiful bedazzling paper. Absolutely beautiful. I love the way this turned out. Okay, so that is that. Now the last one is using a returning favorite as well, and that is the Evergreen Embossing 3D Embossing folder. I loved this, and I really didn't use it that much last year when it came out. Cute and easy. Yes, very easy. I love easy, especially these days. I tell you what though, a few years ago I didn't like easy. I thought easy was a cop-out. And really when I started with Stampin' Up! 7 years ago, I didn't even like designer series paper. I thought that was cheating. Now I absolutely love it. Okay, so, and I'm all about quick and easy now. Our card base, you might think this is strange, but I actually think it works. This is soft sea foam. It's 8.5, 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I already folded it. We'll go ahead and give that a little burnishing. And then what I did was I took a piece of vellum. Let me give you the measurements on this. This is the card base again, is your basic card base. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, or a half a sheet of cardstock cut in half. Then our card base, which is Evening Evergreen, is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then our vellum that I already went ahead and embossed using the Evergreen 3D, I think that's the name of it, Evergreen 3D folder. It's hard to remember all the names to everything. Unless I write them down, forget it. Even if I know, hey Patricia, I sure hope that you're feeling better. Even though if I don't write the names down, forget it. I'm not remembering them. Okay, so this is a piece of vellum, and that was 5 1/4 by 4. And then we have our little sentiment piece of basic white that is 7/8 by 5 1/2. And I may trim that down. I'm not sure yet. So again, I already ran that through. Isn't that beautiful how you can emboss vellum? And it looks so, so pretty. I also was gonna do a happy birthday with this because I thought that it might make a nice masculine birthday card, especially for, you know, the holidays that are coming up. With, you've got the fall, you've got Christmas, you've got New Year's, you have winter. It could make a really nice masculine birthday card. Just change your sentiment up is all you have to do. But we are gonna do Merry Christmas. Well, not Merry Christmas. We're doing, what does this one say? This one is sharing with you, is it right one? Yeah, sharing with you the glory, wonder, and miracle of the holy season. I thought that would be really nice. Now, I did a mock one, but I messed it up, so I threw it away. But I stamped everything in green, and I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, but I thought that green and green and green was like too much green. But I know that the monochromatic sometimes is really nice. So just for fun, let's go ahead and use, Unfortunately, I don't have red ribbon. I think that it would be much prettier with red ribbon, but I'm going to go ahead and use the Evergreen, Evening Evergreen ribbon. Let's hope that I stamp this straight. I hope. There we go. Not too bad. And that's going to go right across there. So let's go ahead and assemble this because we are ready to do that. Now with vellum, you have to be very careful about what kind of glue you use and where you put it. And since this part is going to be covered up, I'm going to put my glue down here. But I'm not going to put it up here because it will show through. Now you can use your sponge and your silicone mat if you have those, and you can dab it on there. I know that that does work sometimes, but I tried to use a little bit of glue on the top and kind of dab it, but it still kind of showed through, especially on this dark card base. So I just decided that we're just going to go with this, and hopefully this is going to work. Now, if you guys have any tips whatsoever, I would be greatly appreciating. I would greatly appreciate any input that you guys could give me. All right. And we're just going to put that right on there. So it doesn't show, just a little bit right in there, just in some spots, but I think that it will be just fine. So the top isn't sticking down though, and that does kind of bother me a little bit, but I'm not going to stress. And then we're going to put our sentiment down on the bottom, and this is cut a little bit more. I'm thinking I'm going to go from the vellum to the vellum. On my other one, I went all the way across the card, and I really wasn't sure I liked it. So what do you guys think? I think that that might be... And I think I do like the green on green better, but anyway, go all the way across like that. I think I do want it just to go from there to there. So let's cut 1/4 of an inch off. Oh, I know the trees are so beautiful. Maybe not quite 1/4 of an inch. Let's see here. We'll start with that first. I think that just a tad bit more, tad bit. Okay, I'm going with that. And we're going to pop this up. Now, I was playing around earlier and I brought in another retiring favorite. It's a retiring, not a retiring, a returning favorite from a returning favorite, which is the, which I put it away. Did I? No, here it is. The Perfectly Plaid, and I thought you maybe trying to bring in the pine cones in the side, but I couldn't decide what color looked really good, so I decided not to. Dilemmas, right? But that's what makes it fun, is trying to figure it all out. All right, so I am just going to stick this right on the bottom of that. Then that's going to go here. This is where I wished I had some red ribbon, but I do, but it's retired. So we are going to just wrap this Evening Evergreen right around here and tie this right over here on the side, I think. I'm just going to tie a nice little knot. And I'm doing this live, so don't know how this is going to turn out. All right, there we go. And then we're going to just give it a little trim, just like that. And just like that. We could move that over just a teeny bit. Bring it down. And I think that's really cute. Then you can pop this up too if you wanted to, but I'm just going to glue mine straight. Am I missing? I thought I missed a comment, but I didn't. I know you guys, the trees are very pretty. I love them. And I don't know why I didn't use them very much last year. And let me tell you, I'm going to give you a little sneak little hint. If you're a demonstrator, you already know. But there are some stamp sets and dies that are and punches that are coming out that are going to coordinate beautifully with this embossing folder that you're going to have so much fun with. Okay, so there we go. So what do you guys think? You think the green would have looked better or the red with red ribbon? All right, so that is it. That is all I have for you today. So let's bring these back in. So we've got this one. Let me clear this off. So that, and I use the 4 Unto You. I love this stamp set. And the Party Puffins. And the 3D Evergreen embossing folder to make these cards with. Did I say the layering circles? Yes, the layering circles, which the other one. So this is the ones that I used. I should have brought the whole package over. There's a whole bunch of circles and sizes in there. Red with red. Oh, you know what? Red with red would have really been pretty. Yes, it would have been. Okay, so here's this one. Right here. Well, let me move these out of the way. So we've got that one. And then this one was my inspiration for these cards. So we did the Party Puffins and the Hark the Herald Angels Sing using this layout right here. And then we've got, and you know you can stamp stuff here too. I just chose not to, just to decorate it up. Thank you, Carol. Well, thank you. Yeah, I think I would have liked the red better too. But the green sentiment was really, you know what? I wonder if I can pull it out real fast. It didn't get messed up too bad. Oh no, it's not in there. It went way bye-bye. Okay, so the green actually did look pretty. I just wanted to change it up a little. It just was too much green for me, for my preference. Okay, so where was I? Oh, I used for this one, let me show you. I used the new stamp set, Sunny Sentiments. It's in the annual catalog. I love this. If you guys don't have it, I suggest getting it because using your sentiments for focal points is awesome. And I think that it makes a really pretty card, quick and easy, and yep, love it. So this is a good one. And then again, the 3D embossing folder for the other one. So that's it, you guys. That's all I got for you today. Quick and easy. Yeah, red sentiments do pop. I do like them. I do like them. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your afternoon and the rest of your week. I almost said wink. The rest of your week. I'm winking at you guys. So anyway, and if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. I hope that you leave here feeling inspired. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope that you do by clicking the red subscribe button down below. And again, if you're looking for a demonstrator, if you're not working with one currently, I would love to be your demonstrator. Just message me and I will get you the catalogs out in the mail. Okay, you guys, again, thank you so much. Toodly-doo.